What is happening, you wonderful people? So I finally got a chance to finish the last 3 episodes of Agatha All Along. And in this show, or in this series, we follow Agatha and her coven of witches as they go down the witches' road. And you just made the list! Let's talk about it. Look, I'm going to straight up tell y'all right now, I am a huge Marvel fan. I have been a Marvel fan ever since I was little. Every Marvel show, movie, comic, video game I play, read, and watch, I want to enjoy. I am a die-hard Marvel fan. And I'm going to say this as well. Never actually said this in a video, but I've heard people say it, and there's truth behind it, and I'm going to straight up say it right now. I'm going to straight up say it. I know it is hard to make a movie, and it is hard to make a TV series. It's hard to make a comic book. It's hard to make a video game. But I didn't enjoy Agatha all along. I didn't. I'm sorry, but I just didn't. There's something about this series, and I'm talking about all 9 episodes. I didn't enjoy all 9 episodes. Now, is it the worst series that I've ever seen in my life? The worst Marvel project I've ever seen? No, it's not. It's not. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen in the world. But I have my issues with this show. I really do. It's just like I said from episode 1 to episode 9, I just did not enjoy myself, and I just felt myself wanting to turn it off. And I just felt so bored. And if this wasn't a Marvel thing, this was a random show that some company released and it was not related to Marvel in any way whatsoever, I wouldn't even be reviewing this show. I wouldn't even be watching it because it's just something felt so off about this show, and it just felt so dull, and it just felt so uninteresting, and so boring and so lifeless, and I just wanted to enjoy it more than I did. And I gotta say, talk about the positives first because I want to be positive. I really do. I don't like to be harsh, critical, or negative. I mean, I'm a movie reviewer. That's what I do, and in the future I'll become a full-time movie critic. So I guess you could say I'm a part-time movie critic, but not a full-time movie critic, if that's how you want to say it. But I really wanted to enjoy it, and talk about the positives now. Catherine Hahn is very likable actress, very likable in this show, very likable in WandaVision, very likable as Agatha Harkness's character. She is, and her demeanor and her just characteristics. She's very likable and she's an interesting character, but and I guess the story maybe has some cool things going for it, but at the same time, it's just so uninteresting, and it just doesn't capture you, and it just doesn't elevate where it needs to elevate at, and it just stays down here where it should be moving upwards, and it just doesn't do that. And I'm not a fan of Aubrey Plaza. Something about her, I don't know, just annoys me. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. I really don't like her that much. And her character, Rio, I think, Death. Her name's Rio, but her supervillain's name is Death, and she just was boring. She was barely even in the show. She wasn't even in the show. So how can you be the main villain of the show and barely be in it? You're not fleshed out enough. We don't know much about you as a character. Like, how does that work? And Billy, whatever his name is, Teen, he annoyed the crap out of me. I just didn't like this character at all. I just didn't. The other witches were okay. I don't know their names, but there were like four others, something like that. They were fine. I mean, they were you know, I could care less if they come back. Um, you know, it didn't work for me, and I wanted to enjoy it more than I did, and I know a lot of people are enjoying it, and I'm really happy for y'all. I'm really happy that y'all are happy Marvel fans for with this show. Like I'm really happy about that, and I applaud that. I wish I could be in y'all's situation where y'all are happy Marvel fans for this show, but that's not the case, you know. So overall, I will never watch the show again. Thank goodness it's 9 episodes, because even if it was one episode, I wouldn't watch it. It's funny because the beginning of the first episode was really digging it, and then it just went downhill. And I was like, oh man, like there were moments where I could see the potential in this show, and then it just went down again. And I'm like, oh. So yeah, Agatha All Along did not work for me. So that'll wrap up this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe down here, like, comment, and share on this video. We are at 516. Next big milestone is 600. And then 7, 8, 9, 1K and beyond that. And if you're new as well, I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, trailer reactions, live streams, movie news, and all that wonderful movie stuff. And let's talk about it down below. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about Agatha. Did y'all get a chance to watch it? Maybe not. Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Kind of like how I did. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's have a civil conversation about it. Keep talking movies, my wonderful people. Cheers.